Well, I take the unique opportunity and invite our panel members. I invite Dr. Sergei Ikovenko, who is a TRIZ master, and is presently the chairman of the CEM of MATRIZ. We have Dr. Sergei. So we'll get started with you as the others would join. So Dr. Sergei has been very well known across the entire world. He has trained about 75% of the TRIZ level 3 professionals across the world. And more importantly, he has have a very unique expertise of how to use the methods of structured innovation of TRIZ in using for patents. And he developed the method of design for patentability, as you see on the background of him, as you see him there. So he's been an adjunct professor at MIT, and he teaches at Tufts. And apart from that, he teaches in China and multiple universities in Europe. So I would actually start with this first question to you, Dr. Sergei. So you have been a student of Alschuler, father of TRIZ, and how did TRIZ stick with you? Why did you decide that you want to dedicate your entire career on TRIZ learning and TRIZ teaching and TRIZ application?
Well, probably it is I stuck to TRIZ, not TRIZ to me. Well, it just happened that when I graduated from the university with my PhD, I started working for a big R&D organization that was patenting newly developed products, profusely, very, very actively. That was environmental engineering, filters for air, water, using secondary resources of heavy industry enterprises and so on. And because I got involved in this kind of inventive activity, they offered me an opportunity to get another degree, the second degree, a master degree in patent law, for free. And they also gave me 3 days a week and 3 months a year, to prepare for the exams and everything. So I thought it was a good deal. So everything is for free plus 1 extra month on vacation. So and when I was getting my Master of Laws in IP, we had different subjects, and one of them was creativity methods. And among many, there was TRIZ that stood out really dramatically from brainstorming and all other stuff. So I started reading more on that, and then it was still back, in the Soviet Union, and in one of those TRIZ books there was a flyer inviting to TRIZ training that was conducted by Alschuler. So that's how the whole thing started. And then when I came back home, it was long training. Usually at that time, it was like not less than 2 weeks. And when I came back, I decided that that's it. Everything I studied before was worthless, and the only thing that existed was TRIZ. Luckily, I didn't really quit my job. I just started applying it. And the best proof for me that it worked, it was just, patents. Patents started coming like in a torrent, just in dozens and then hundreds. And then I started just tracking every seminar Alschuler was conducting and going to those seminars until he noticed me. So that's how the whole TRIZ journey started for me, because he included me in his team, and basically he sent assignments from time to time, working on standard inventive solutions. At that time, they were being developed, and so on. That's and then when I came to the United States, so Oak Ridge National Lab, I spent there several years. I kind of shared, the idea of TRIZ with colleagues. They had never heard about it, and they were fascinated. So my first training actually in the United States was at Oak Ridge National Lab. And then a friend of mine, also Alschuler student, started Invention Machine Corporation, Veltsurikov. And that's, then I quit universities because I was at MIT. at that time. Luckily, I still was with one finger stayed there, like a young professor. And that's since then, it was 1994. And since then, it was basically TRIZ. I did not do much individual kind of public training. It was primarily Procter & Gamble, Intel, General Electric later, Siemens, large corporations that had been deploying those big programs.
Okay, so all these 140 patents were there before you started getting into the corporate training?
Yeah, no, because once you are innovation consultant, forget about patenting yourselves, yourself. So basically, you sign agreements that everything belongs to the client. And besides, when you show up and you say that you have hundreds of patents, the clients are usually very suspicious of your consulting because they immediately assume that they would share their problems and you solve them and then would ask, royalty or, start extorting money. Yeah. So once you are an innovation consultant, forget about filing your own IP.
Thank you. So wonderful. I think the good part, as we all see, is we are just one step away to Artschuler as my learning and many of the people, few of the people in the call.